Hi. This is weird. Oh my gosh, I'm trying to think when is the last time that I actually sat down and put my phone on a tripod. Yes, I record on a phone. And filmed a video. I actually don't know. I think it's been over a year easily. Let's get my water here. Anyways, guys, hi. It's been so long. It's literally been, oh my god, I don't know. Let's look. This is gonna require a lot of editing in this video, I can already tell. Whip out my handy dandy notebook. 3 weeks ago, June 22nd. Guys, it's literally July 17th. It's almost been a month. Trust me, I've videoed. I have recorded many vlogs. I recorded one. I went back to Tuscaloosa after the last vlog that I uploaded. I vlogged that. I already filmed this video once, sitting right here just like this, so I guess I lied. And I didn't like the way it turned out, so I never uploaded it. So literally that's been 4 months from now, or 4 months, almost 4 weeks ago. And I've started probably like 8 vlogs and just not finished them or just not liked them. And so I just thought about it and I was like, I'm going to wait until I actually have time, because guys, I have not had time, and we're going to get into that. And I'm going to sit down and start like a new chapter, a new series, a new season, it's new, everything's new. New life, new me, new YouTube, new videos, new chapter, new season, let's go. So, as you guys can tell by the title of this video, I am old, ancient, literally my days are numbered. I graduated college in May from the University of Alabama, if you guys are new here. Started applying for big girl jobs. And yeah, so I'm just gonna kind of go back and walk you guys through the whole process. I am now working a real job. I have a full-time job in my major. So my major was news media, concentrated in sports with a minor in communication. Started a job 3 weeks ago. So if you guys follow me on social media, you already know what it was. I put it on Twitter first. I put my tweet on my Instagram story. And yeah, if you're not following me on social media, it's always linked down below. And it's also just my name. So I'm constantly on there. Just follow me on TikTok, fun times. Anyways, we're going to back up all the way back to May and kind of walk through this process together, because I wasn't vlogging when it happened. I've not vlogged, I've not told my YouTube channel what I'm doing now, and then I'm going to get into more detail about my job now. When I started applying for jobs, I downloaded this website, and I'm going to let you guys in on a secret. If you are in this industry and you're looking for a job in TV, or you're looking to be a reporter or an anchor, or literally like anything in the media side of things, get tvjobs.com, get a subscription. I paid for 3 months. I think it was like $30, totally worth it. You can do like a whole year, I think, for like $40 or $50. If you're like about to graduate or you're going into your last semester of college next year, 10 out of 10 recommend it. This is how I started applying for all these jobs. It literally pulls them up, it pulls the market up that they're in, and I just started putting in 100 applications. Like, I literally probably applied to so many places. I put one in to a place in Texas, because I ultimately really want to live in Texas one day, I think. I don't know why, it just sounds like fun. And it was like a smaller town. It was called Victoria, Texas, and it was 2 hours from Austin, 2 hours from Houston, 2 hours from San Antonio, and an hour 30 from Corpus Christi. So even though it was like a small town, it was really close to all these really cool places that I wanted to live. And I put the application in, I went to the gym, and I got a phone call. It's Victoria, Texas. Literally while I was like mid-workout, I was out of breath. And he does like an impromptu interview on the phone, and I was like, wow, that was crazy. And that was kind of the first like I had heard back from any of the jobs. So I was like, this is really cool, like somebody's actually interested. So he set up a Zoom call with the general manager. He was the news director, and it went really well. They called me 3 days later, offered me the job, told me I had a few days to decide. I was completely stressed out. I was like, wow, this is 18 hours away from home. It's exactly what I want, but not exactly what I want. The job in itself, I was a little concerned about. The DMA was really low. It was like, I don't want to get into that, but it was like low, and I wanted to work in a little bit of a higher market, especially starting out, get experience. I wanted to go somewhere that I knew would be good for the beginning of my career, and I just wasn't sure that this station was that place. People were super nice that I talked to. I like literally got online, looked up the newsroom, like was like, am I going to get along with these people that I'm working with? Like, a lot of things went into this. And then I started thinking, and I was like, I don't know, something clicked in my head, and I think it was part of the problem was just that the process was going really, really fast, and I wasn't really ready for that yet. And so I looked into a station that is about an hour and 30 minutes away from my house in Kentucky, and I applied there. I got an interview. I was talking still to the people in Texas, and I was straight up honest with them, and I told them, you know, I can't justify moving 18 hours away for this job when I have a potential offer, or at least an interview, with a station in my home state. Not that I want to live in Kentucky forever, but it's a great place to start, and I know it's a great station to start because I have 2 friends that started there before, one who's working for ABC Sports in Cincinnati right now, one who's working at TMZ in LA. There's a current ESPN employee working there that started his career there. People go all these really good places. I knew it was a good place to start. I trusted the people in charge to help me develop me, help me get my start in the career, help me learn. Like, I need experience. I don't have any experience. Like, this is my first job. And like, really all I have is what I did in college. And so I wanted to go somewhere that I really trusted to teach me how to be the best, I guess. And so it came down to it. I went to the interview. I left for Alabama that next weekend. And I got a phone call from the general manager there. I was laying out by the pool. These people have really bad timing, guys. And I answered it, and he offered me a job. So here's the differences. Obviously, the salaries were a little bit different. The benefits were a little bit different. But the job position at the place in Kentucky was an MMJ, so that's a multimedia journalist. It's basically a reporter. You kind of do everything, but reporters do everything too. So basically a reporter with a fancy name. And the other job was a weekend anchor, which is great, and a DMJ. So that would be digital media journalist. So I was going to be anchoring on the weekends and doing digital media on the weekdays. It's kind of an ideal job. You don't do much. Like, it's pretty easy. Like, but I wanted the full experience, and I wanted to be a reporter, and I knew that. And I know that if I want to go into sports and, you know, sideline reporter or do stuff like that, like, I need experience reporting too. So I thought this was a better option. It kind of gives me the experience to do everything. Writing web stories. I am literally going out, shooting my own footage, shooting my own interviews, interviewing people. I'll have to do like live shots and look lives on camera, where I'm like on camera, and like the guy that I talked to, I don't want to get into like the things that he wants to do in the future, but, you know, ultimately he knows that I want to work in sports, and there just wasn't an opening at the place when I applied at the time, but we've talked about the future. We'll get into that later. And then, yeah, so I signed a contract with them. The station name is WINT, and that is what I'm doing now. So if you guys look up my social media, you can click on that. It's in my bio. Click the app so you guys can check the station out if you're interested. I'm super excited. So I started on June 28th. Like I said, it's July 17th. So I've been there for 3 weeks. I've done 3 full weeks. I could not be more excited that is the place that I chose to go. And I'll tell you why. So it's kind of like the station. Let's see, how can I say this? There's a very young newsroom. I will say that. Everyone there is pretty much around the same age range. I would say, I think I'm the second youngest. I'm 22. So I am like one of the fresh out of the college ones. Actually, maybe I'm the third youngest. I don't know. But, you know, pretty much it ranges from like 22 to like 30-ish. And then we have like a few that are a little bit older, married. But for the most part, like, I'm literally around people my age, like within the 10-year range, which is so much more fun. It's people I get along with. I go into work. We have a good time. It's literally like, everyone's like family. Like, they're like fun, mean to each other. You know what I mean? Like, everyone jokes around with each other. Everyone has fun. Everyone gets along. And it makes work feel less like work. Like, I walk in, I sit at my news desk, and I have people around me that I really enjoy being around, and I can like have conversations with. And that to me is like really important. Like, my environment of where I was going to work was really important, and I knew these things before I went into it. I looked up both newsrooms. They have pictures on the websites, and that factored into my decision, and I could not be more happy. I'm on week 3 of training, so I've not done anything by myself yet, but I have now shot an interview with someone. I've, you know, shot some B-roll footage. I have edited some things together, and I've wrote a couple web stories, and I've done a lot of script writing and things like that. So the training is going well. For anybody concerned or wondering, everything's going really good. I'm really happy. I am going to be there for probably 2 or 3 years, and then we'll see where life takes us. But I just wanted to like come on and say we're starting a new chapter, a new season of YouTube videos. No longer are we in college anymore. So instead of college weeks in my life, we're gonna have work weeks in my life, and it's still gonna be fun, and we're still gonna have vlogs, and I'm not gonna only vlog my work weeks. Like, I'm going to go places on the weekends. I have so many plans. I literally have trips coming up to Chicago, New York, Cincinnati, Nashville, Tuscaloosa. Of course I'm going to Tuscaloosa, Austin, Texas. Well, not Austin, College Station, Texas, but I want to go to Austin while I'm there if possible. So many things planned for this fall, and I wanted to just kind of like restart. Like, I took the month off, and I'm like, okay, we're going to restart. We're going to tell them what we're doing now. and then we're going to get back into it. So I'll kind of talk about my hours right now. It's Monday through Friday, and it's supposed to be 9:30 to 6:30. I have not gotten home until like 9 o'clock the past 3 nights. I've been at a different place training for the last 4 days, so that's been fun. Pretty much when I do start like full-time reporting, the hours are going to be whack. So I'm going to have to film videos when I can. When I'm vlogging, that's pretty much on the go. I do want to do some like day in my life as a reporter, like so people that are into that kind of stuff, because I get a lot of DMs from you guys about it, can kind of see behind the scenes. And it's kind of like, I don't know, kind of fun. But what's going to be hard is finding time to edit and upload these videos. So that will be a challenge, but we're gonna figure it out. I'm also starting a podcast back up. I used to have one. I've had 2 in the past. I haven't had one since January, and guys, I ordered a microphone off of Amazon, and we're probably gonna record it today, honestly, just because I have the time and I want to get the first episode recorded. I don't plan on releasing it until August. I don't even have a name for it yet, but it's gonna be a sports podcast. So yeah, we have a lot going on, but what I'm trying to say is I really want to get back into YouTube because I miss putting my life on here for you guys and for me to go back and watch. I don't want to just stop that because I graduated college. So that's kind of where we are at now. I'm literally about to I'm gonna edit this video and try to get it up today. I wanted to have a lot more energy and excitement to it and kind of go about this a different way, but I thought the best thing to do would just be walk you through the process and how I started the job, and we'll get into the exciting, fun videos after this one. But I'm about to get ready and go over to the city that I work in, and I'm staying on out with one of my coworkers and going to just hang out with all of them. That's kind of the vibe, like they do that every weekend because like it's a smaller town, and we kind of just have each other, which makes it more fun. Like it makes everything more fun. I'm currently living at home, just because I haven't found a place. It's really hard to find a place to live over there, which sucks. But one of the girls that I work with is also looking for a new place, and we found a place we're going to look at it Monday. Hopefully it works out. It looks super cute. So I should be moved by August at the latest. So move-in vlog, Lastly, before I end this video, vlog style, whatever thing this is, I really want to sit down and make a video soon about, which probably not too soon because I want to get a couple more weeks under my belt of just like questions that I get. I get literally so many DMs. I get TikTok comments just about getting into the industry and being a reporter, sports reporter, all these things that I've done and gotten questions about, and now what I'm doing, and give you guys kind of like a guide and all my tips and tricks and advice that I have. So if you guys have any other comments or questions, like feel free to DM me on Instagram or leave a comment down below. That way I can include that into the video. But I just want to kind of give you guys like my advice, how I did things I would have done differently, and just help anyone that wants to get into the industry, because I cannot tell you guys, I think my last 2 years of college, I spent more time on Zoom calls with people in the industry getting advice, and I'm not opposed to having a Zoom call with you guys and giving you advice, because those people helped me beyond measures. Without them, I would have never had the advice that I have. P.S. I have 3 nails left. Just want to say that. But yeah, I do plan on making a video like that soon because I get a lot of comments and questions, and I want to be able to help you guys. So if the days in the life of work help you guys and the videos of me sitting down talking like this help you guys, then I want to be able to do that, because it's a cutthroat industry. It's really difficult to get into. It's really difficult to navigate through. And I think that the best thing you can do is just help each other, like we're all in this together. So I don't really have anything else to say. I wanted to just come on. I couldn't make like a 2-minute video and be like, I'm ready to WYMT next week, you know what I mean? So I wanted to just give you like an in-depth, kind of boring video about what I'm doing now. It's going to be a really fun fall. I have a great feeling about it. I kind of told myself, I was like, if I'm going to move to this place an hour and a half from home, in my home state, in a smaller city, somewhere I really don't want to live, I'm going to have a good time. If I'm off on Saturday and Sunday, I'm going to go somewhere Saturday and Sunday most of the time. Obviously, I'm home right now. But I've been gone the last 2 weekends, and I want to bring you guys along on those adventures and document them. So I promise it's not just all going to be boring work videos. We're going to have fun, and I'll see you guys next time. If you're not subscribed, subscribe down below. I promise I'm usually a lot more fun than this. And give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to comment your questions. I love you guys. I'll see you next week.